All right. That's useful to have the free spray and the stun gun.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We got 2 more. 2 crits.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the bonus.
Well then.
Yo.
All right.
Tomorrow's the end of the first semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming up.
You're gonna try Avalanche next? It's a good deck.
If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye.
Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exam.
I never want to think about exams ever again.
Until the next time.
Anyway, asking around in your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. Then again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is.
Poignant, even for you. There's an urgent assembly on Monday. We'll be taking attendance. There's been an unusual number of strange incidents this year. Don't do anything stupid over break. Got it? Don't go someplace shitty like Red Light District, and don't go to the beach after dark. Alright. We're back. God, these encoding overloads. Ah yes, that's the name of the teacher I had a crush back in elementary school. We do get occasional young'un come in and poking around, but I'm afraid I don't know him by name. Hey, I'm a grown boy. If it's just you and him, then you have been eating enough for 2, right? You must have quite the appetite. You telling me you don't actually eat that much? Maybe it's the boss who eats a lot then. I don't think I know anybody. But when is this the Futa? Okay, got them. No, I don't know who that could be. Single, right? I thought you didn't have any children. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Ah. Oh, no. Come to Sakura-san's often to make deliveries, but I've never seen who you're talking
Up
about.
until now, our biggest lead seems to be the chief buys a lot of food. Far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food. This place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something here.
Hey there, welcome. Futaba? Over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything. Sorry, come again.
We didn't find anything on Futaba. I think our only option now is to go home and ask the chief directly.
That's gonna cause so much trouble.
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba.
It's a long game. We're reaching approximately the halfway point.
You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9%, though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. You win.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
He walks by us so many times in this game.
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off. What's with that look? You got something to say?
What was that?
This doesn't involve you.
Is Futaba your daughter?
That's enough. Just behave yourself and keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that? Lock the store up.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists, at least. But it sounds like she's got her own problems. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
He's pissed because Sai's putting pressure on him and taking it out on you because... yeah. I can go to Young and Jaya. Okay.
Hey!
Going after Konoshio was a great choice. What's in my inventory? Got spotlights. We only got 3 coffee.
Hey!
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yep. Hi!
Okay, we'll do that. I'll handle the rest. Why don't you take care of something else? I wonder, can I clean the store?
Hey! Well then. Listen up.
Okay.
That should do it for now. Hey!
More kindness. Then I get my coffee.
Hi!
She's not as good at it as I am. When I make coffee, I make two, but it allowed me to do that.
A woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
What's up?
It's nothing. So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her?
I don't think he's abusing
I don't
her.
know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
There's no way.
I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
Is it Alibaba?
I've given you a calling card, told you the target's name. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? I told you I'd help if you stole her heart. What seems to be the holdup? Are you okay with that? I'm serious here.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about...
Does she have a palace? A palace? What are you talking about? Palaces for? This has nothing to do with this conversation. Are you just saying random stuff to dodge
What
the
are we
issue?
supposed to do about... We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
Let's meet somewhere. Meet with me? That will be difficult. I have reasons for not being able to go out. That's why I'm contacting you
can't
like
go
this.
out?
Wait, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. One moment. Thinking. Okay, it's a shame, but I'm calling this deal off. Stop looking into Futaba Sakura. Forget this ever happened. I won't report you to the police either. Don't worry. Sorry for taking your time now, if you'll excuse me. Who are you? I said the deal's off. We're never going to speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore either. We're not done here.
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
No,
You mean they backed
never.
out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
No.
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
What?
that's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Yeah, let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. We gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Where would be good?
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it, okay?
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right?
Sushi's fine.
Then it's decided.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
Oh, man. Now that I think about it calmly, it's strangely I haven't actually done anything yet. If their goal was to target the Phantom Thieves, they should want to be acting now, given our fame. Especially after they taunted us theatrically like that. Yes, however, it would be best for us to come up with a countermeasure regardless. For now, though, we should cautiously enjoy the sushi. It's all we can do. Something's not right. I was thinking that too. I can't really put it into words, though. Yeski's right. I'm sorry for bringing this up on the day before our celebration. Cheer up, Makoto. We'll be eating sushi like kings tomorrow. I hope one person in particular is on their best behavior. I'll refrain from saying who, though. Better not be talking about me. Okay, I'm not allowed out of the area. I'll brew the coffee this time. I'm just gonna start brewing up coffee for the next one now while I got time.
Yes! Alright.
Okay. Get more charm. Yeah, this game's about 100 to 140 hours, depending upon how experienced you are with the base material. So now I'm off all the time.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro. And to make matters worse, Mejid, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
Okay.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Right.
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
There we go.
Okay.
Ginza, right? Why don't we take the usual train from Shibuya? The Sushi Mart.
All right.
This is a lot of sushi.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
Stop talking with your mouth
I
full.
don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it. We got the cash.
So good! Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses and don't talk!
By the way, is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
No chance.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Right?
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a
No.
sec. About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right.
There was.
Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife?
No.
He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Doubtful.
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish.
Oh boy.
Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it
Alright.
before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves.
Ryuji.
Crap.
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious!
Yeah! The fish is so fresh.
Everywhere we go, we hear about these phantom thieves.
What rubbish.
Think about where we are, Ryuji.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Boss is a good guy. He
Nijima-san.
just puts on.
What are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Akechi? You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
How do you know my name?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right? I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Mejed has declared war on them?
War?
Their website was updated just a moment ago.
For real?
For real?
English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh,
She's a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Ah, yes. I wanted to ask you something. Regarding this whole Mejed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
If I retaliate, it just shows that anybody who challenges us gets struck down. So the best option is to ignore
That
them.
is unexpected. Only a small minority of people believe that is the best decision.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
Good to hear.
It seems you're not perturbed in the slightest. You really are an intriguing one.
The other king.
I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one? I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
What? The hell are you saying?
Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
what was that about?
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on. We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
Yeah, and if Alibaba could, that means that technically Akechi could
True,
too.
but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan and their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice.
Justice this, justice that. Blah, blah, blah.
Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st. As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
Keep going.
Does that mean to destroy Japan's economy because of the Phantom Thieves?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed, we are unseen, we will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct? And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
What are we gonna do about this?
Only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to Leblon? We can talk more over there.
There we go.
We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba
How would
know
Alibaba
that the deed
know?
has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
Nope.
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
Well, look at that. Check out the brain on Makoto.
For real?
For real?
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Maybe
She
she
knows
wants
that-
us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
Will this be okay?
I won't ask anything that will get you thrown out.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
But my fatty tuna!
No complaining.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone. Nobody's answering. But the lights are on.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung this doorbell.
I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
Ah, the gate is unlocked.
Dude, you can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless.
Whoa.
Oh
It
no.
sounds like it's going to rain. We should get inside.
Do you think that's okay?
I don't know. Probably.
Raleigh?
My apologies, boss. Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
Hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, boss is kind of old, ain't he?
Very old.
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
At least they took off their...
Scream? What was that? How should I know?
Did you hear that?
Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out!
Could it be Alibaba?
Totally freaking
I
out,
mean,
man.
Futaba?
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
Let's go.
I can sense someone's presence.
Who is it?
Who's there? I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving.
Her legs just give out.
My legs won't move.
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey! Come on! Where are you? You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry! Please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Crap, he's home!
Who the hell are you? Don't move! You hear me?
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
You? What are you doing in my house? You're...
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
We're just friends.
Fastest way to snap her out of it. Are you two dating? No.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
But that's not it. This, things happened and...
You kids are here too?
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried you might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting
Thank
old.
God. Thank God.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
No, not the time, Makoto.
You want to ask me?
Not the time.
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah, my daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that.
This is the best you could hope for in this situation.
I don't want
Let's
you
go
all
back
getting
to
the wrong
LeBlanc.
idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you. Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here.
She'll hear you anyway, but you don't know how smart she is. You just
No.
have been getting her stuff.
Where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on.
She was
always worked
ADHD.
deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
Alone?
There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind.
Did she die?
Yes. She committed suicide.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So,
Yeah.
well,
Ever since
a lot
then.
happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to
Assumed.
her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little.
Best way to do it, just constant presence. Hey, I'm here. Hey, what do you want for breakfast this morning? Hey, do you want anything from the store? Hey, I'm gonna be doing this. What do you want to do? Hey, is there anything I can do for you? Hey, I'm doing some chores. Do you want to help with the laundry a little? Constant engagement.
That's what I
reminding
found
them.
out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part
Survivor's
she's never
guilt.
told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound. Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared. Even when nothing was happening, she'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in.
So the shut-ins was an actual crisis in Japan. People who were unable to exist in society that would shut themselves up in their room. And it was an epidemic, and they had to figure out all sorts of ways. And it got even worse with the dawning of the internet, because now people could order delivery online and never have to meet another person. They could just live by themselves. And so it made things harder because a lot of shut-ins did not have the ability to work from home.
She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks. What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to, either. And again,
Yeah.
I know that's no way for her to live. It's all I can do, though.
Is that what Futaba
I don't
wants?
know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books. Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be?
Yeah.
I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I have a feeling we're about to get contacted by Alibaba.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
She thinks that she's a villain because her mother died because of her hands, and she hopes the change of heart will let her let go of the guilt.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
We do need clues.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
It's distorted desires. Even good people can have their desires distorted.
Where's Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some time.
So,
It's in the
ever
house.
since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. He's a cat after all. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean,
Right?
it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
Yeah.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Where'd Morgana go? Don't sleep yet. Okay, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'm going to be right back. Enjoy the music.
Hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to drown. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.
Sorry about that.
Hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw.
Now we'll sleep.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Were you just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was? I take it the chief told you about Futaba? And then you guys disbanded in relief for now?
Where were you?
You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know. I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young.
What was she like?
She had long hair and a pretty young-sounding voice. Well, I say young, but I think she's probably about the same age as you guys.
If I remember correctly, she's about a first-year student.
At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them.
What an odd girl.
In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed. Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway, make sure you let everyone know.
Okay. And this is the start of Futaba's palace.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces? Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
Are you surprised?
That should be obvious. I mean, Medjed was... What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
I'm not lying to you.
If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story. It's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
Okay. Justice 2. Nothing yet.
All right.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Seriously?
Right when summer break's starting, I guess they need to set some rules when the world's eyes are upon us because of the Phantom Thieves. Stuff like, don't do anything that will hurt school's reputation. Spend your summer break quietly. People of Japan, you must not worship the Phantom Thieves, they said. They could just be a joke. They're talking that this could lead to the biggest leak of private data to date. I wonder if they're going to target another site. I'm curious to see how the Phantom Thieves react. It'll be the perfect escape, but the Phantom Thieves need to take action. They're the ones Majed is after. Can't leave it be. Right.
Yep.
Morning!
Is there something? Come on, let's go. We're going to be late. Our request might be taken.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
His
You
academy
really should buy
uniform.
a couple more outfits.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we? Let's get to Alibaba's case.
Well then, I'll start. It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
You'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all.
Basically, it's about when you distort your view of reality. A palace only shows up when your desires warp how you perceive the world around you, and it begins to start affecting your mental state. Once you start giving into the delusions that, you're doing X or Y or Z, that's when the palace starts to grow. Futaba has distorted cognition because of her mother. And so this has been a palace that's been slowly growing over the years.
It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
She's so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding.
Repressed memories that are haunting her and giving her a sense of PTSD.
It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I agree.
Yeah.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case. There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there.
She may even be helpful.
We may run into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We need to know what she sees it as.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
Important memories, huh? I'll be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right?
Hope so.
That has to be the case. I definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too. In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around.
Nope.
You really do have a gift, don't you?
I'm just lucky.
You sure live up to my expectations.
Allows you to craft all infiltration tools. Thank God.
Hey, they went on without us.
Let's hurry up and catch up.
Now the last keyword.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison?
Hey!
You're on my naughty
Tig!
list.
Welcome back! Long time no
Heyo.
see. I take it you did your yearly visit to your family?
Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Nothing so far. In
Hello,
that
you
case,
found
how
it?
about hell?
I will summon a marching band.
Yeah, I figured you were doing your yearly visit. It was the right time of year. Well, bi-yearly, semi-annual. The schedule is usually 9 to about 2. Monday is sometimes. So I'm always off Sunday and Wednesday. So Sunday and Wednesday you won't see me. Monday depends on how bad the workload built up over the weekend. So Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are my guaranteed days. I got 4 guaranteed days. And then if the workload isn't too bad, I will also do Monday. But I am always off on Sunday and Wednesday.
We don't have nearly enough clues.
If only we could ask her directly.
We can. Come on, let's go see Futaba.
But what will we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time?
I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night.
What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
By the way, Tig, it's your fault I'm playing Royale. We got to the point where, okay. You gifted me Strikers, which thank you for. But Strikers takes place after Persona 5, and, I decided to play Royale because it's basically the plus version of my ex-fiance's favorite game. So we're doing this run in her memory. Plus, it's a good segue into Strikers. However, the CPU on my computer is starting to go. You may notice that the quality has dipped drastically. I tried doing Gotham Knights, and it was not working at all. Like, it was refusing to work. So I tried doing a fresh install, and I tried blowing out my PC. Didn't help one bit. Doesn't help at all. So now I'm I'm saving up in order to get a computer in February.
Getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
This is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this.
Yeah.
This is Futaba's room.
Futaba-chan! You're in there, right?
There's no answer.
She's about to
Futaba-chan,
contact.
are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
No reaction whatsoever.
Porque los dos? Why not both? So the game splits into two very different parts. For one part, you are playing the role of a high school student going through his life. Through the other part, you are investigating these weird palaces that have been created through the distorted desires of the people and powering up in order to defeat gods.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba?
There it is.
Is it Alibaba?
Why are you here?
Why is she only reacting to that name?
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine.
Okay.
All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you. We're counting on you.
What do you want to hear? How is living in this house? It's painful. Why? I don't know.
Looks like you should ask something different.
It's painful. Do you hate it? I don't.
Looks like you should ask.
It's painful. Why not go out? I can't leave this place. I'm going to die here.
Die?
Is this going to continue? Why do you think that? Why? This place is my tomb. Bingo!
Tomb?
You think that's it?
Try entering tomb.
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
We got it.
Was that enough?
Yes. It was plenty. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
I haven't. We made a deal. Thank God.
Well then, let's hurry up and go.
The Game World's version of Anonymous has targeted our group and said that if you don't give yourselves up, not only will we out you to the police, but we will cause economic ruin to Japan. And Alibaba here has said, hey, you steal Futaba Sakura's heart, I'll fix your problem. I'll fix Medjet. I'll fix Anonymous. She could have easily said, that deal is off the table, and demanded something else.
You idiot! Don't activate it here!
But we're finally entering the fourth palace.
It's a desert.
Yeah, we see that. Wait, what the? Our clothes are still the same?
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works. But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like...
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
I see.
Yep. The Tomb of Sloth.
What a bleak feeling this place has.
It also has one of the
Complete
best
opposite
boss
of
themes
Konoshiro's
in the entire game.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
A tomb in the desert. I see.
She feels all alone by herself, trapped in her own
Anyway,
tomb.
let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Are we gonna walk?
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
I've been waiting for this.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
You're so considerate.
Right.
All right, let's roll.
The cat bus.
It's stuffy.
Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air.
Actually, moving air is the reason why a fan that's blowing hot air on you is still cool.
Mineral water.
I drank it already.
How are the guys?
They're out cold.
Take this! Morons.
Is that it?
There we go.
We're getting closer. It juggles back and forth between the two very well, Tig. I really did like the story for this game. It was very fluid.
So hot.
And they explain all the coincidence pretty effectively.
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
For real? You are so half-assed.
What was that? You want to fight, punk?
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead, hmm? It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt.
Trying to enter, though, is what's going to get us in trouble.
Oh man.
Come on, let's get inside.
It seems...
So this is how she thinks of that house. Who knows what may await us within. It's your call, Joker. Shall we head inside? Let's go.
Yes.
Indeed, let's head inside.
Whoa.
Whoa, it's unnecessary. Is this palace air conditioned or something? It may be because Futaba's room in reality has AC pumping through it. Either way, this is a relief. Huh, our clothes still haven't changed even now. This has never happened to us before. It's refreshing that she doesn't see us as a threat, but we are completely surrounded by walls. My guess is... I guess this is a tomb. It's probably not made to be easy to get into. Anyway, let's explore. If you actually look, like, it's got binary code, and if you look, it'll sometimes light up with emojis. Which is kind of cool.
This is amazing.
These stairs go pretty far. There's too goddamn many. Don't ask for too much. You should be happy we're not being attacked as we ascend. More importantly, I can totally sense the treasure head. We're getting pretty close now. These stairs seem to be headed into the heart of the pyramid. I wonder if that's where the treasure waits. Well, Time to keep climbing then. Let's go. I'm all for shit like this.
It's beautiful.
The real thing surpasses
think
any
so?
picture. Someone's there. We found her.
Hey, is this?
That's Futaba's shadow. It isn't the real her.
Oh yeah, you've seen her face. True, this one's kind of dressed like a queen.
So you're Futaba Sakura.
Hey, where's the treasure?
It's doubtful that you wouldn't know where it is.
Hey, say something.
She doesn't
Don't be
want to
like
talk.
that. I'm sorry, Futaba-chan. It's okay. There's no need to be scared. So, can you tell us where your most treasured possession is?
This is going nowhere.
Let's just leave her.
Will you guys shut up for a bit?
Those who plunder my tomb, why have you come?
She talked, but
What are you saying? You want us to steal it, right?
If you believe you can steal it, then try as you might.
That's rather defiant sounding.
You weren't a threat until you said you were here for her treasure, and now she's going to push you out because she can't handle interaction.
Perhaps this is that tsundere thing, where someone is harsh or sweet depending on the mood.
Considering the state that my palace is in, there is no way that you can steal it.
Creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a plague.
What are these voices?
Murderer.
Why don't you say something?
Murderer?
You're the one who killed
It's all
her.
your fault!
this is horrible.
Hey, the hell is this?
Don't come
Don't
near
just
me.
stand there, say something!
It's your fault.
Murderer!
That's right. I did it.
What?
I am the one who killed my mother.
And now Mama's coming to roost.
What was that?
My mother exists here. I will remain here. I will do so until I die.
Now your threats.
Our clothes.
She sees us as a threat now. What's going on?
This again. Creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a plague.
What's with that
Murderer.
look? Why don't you say
I like the Aperture Science logo sitting on her floor.
I killed Mom. I don't deserve to be alive. This place is a tomb. I'll die here.
That's right! Die!
Don't come near me.
Don't just stand there, say something!
It's your fault.
No! Someone help me!
Damn it! What the hell?
This is bad. I'm having a hard time getting a grasp of our situation. We should regroup and...
Time to go.
What now? Oh crap! Bad! Ah!
Barcodes and emoji. Look at the emoji on the ball. That was too close.
Wait!
Now what? Even if we wanted to ask Futaba what's going on, it seems the door's shut. What should we do? I think our best option is retreating for now. This won't be as simple as we accepted. Why don't we prepare a little more, then come back?
You're right.
Then let's retreat for now and return to the palace another day.
The date that Medjed is set for the alleged cleanse is 8/21. That day is fast approaching. The Phantom Thieves, whom they singled out, have not made any notable actions at this time. Will Medjed carry out their cyber-terrorism?
In order to stop them, we need to help Futaba Sakura before the 21st. Our deadline is about 2 days prior, so the 19th.
Meeting up in Shibuya, then coming here is a pain, right? Let's make this place our hideout for a while.
Convenient.
Is everyone fine with this place being our next hideout then?
We must take care not to be discovered by Boss.
There's no telling what may happen inside that pyramid. We all need to be cautious so that place doesn't become our graveyard.
Man, this
Yeah.
is gonna be one crazy summer vacation. We're dealing with international hackers and looking for a treasure in a pyramid.
How can you be enjoying this? This is a crisis of whether or not our group continues on, you know?
I know that.
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look, you perv.
Shut up. It was a great view.
God damn it, Ryuji. You're such a teenager.
Right?
Indeed. The pyramid's golden ratio was truly a sight to behold.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
I wasn't staring Lady on. I'm a gentleman after all.
She was also inside you, so.
It's not that you weren't, but that you couldn't since you were transformed, am I right?
Will we be alright like this?
Okay, to Young and Jaya Cafe LeBlanc.
Not again!
Yep. Wataba Sakura.
Mom!
That sucked. Is doing this really going to help us do something about Majed? Do they truly intend to follow through on their threat? It'd be a shame if our efforts were a waste. Majed will definitely make a move. Alibaba? I'm checking in on your progress. How much longer will it take? Your heart is more problematic than we had anticipated. Hey, Alibaba. Can you really do something about Majed? Of course. Unfortunately, we have next to no evidence to support that. Your work will be rewarded, I promise. Besides, you have no other option, do you? I suppose that's true. Can you do stuff to take down a server? Hey, don't start any trouble. That's all it would take to convince you? Alright, I ask that you take care of this quickly. Until then... Wait, you ditching us again? This is troubling, but we need to do what we can at the moment. I have a concern for Futaba herself during all this. Man, why did this have to be during summer vacay? We don't have any other choice. Discoon, as always, we'll leave it to you to call it
Sight of her
together.
palace bothers me too.
Okay. Do I get to do things? Fan site's gone. I tried to access the URL, but it says the page doesn't exist. The fruit of my labor has completely disappeared. Oh, do you think it's because of Majed? No, it's Alibaba. Huh? Who's Alibaba? Anyway, this has to be Majed's doing. Is this supposed to be some kind of penalty for cheering for the Phantom Thieves? Wait, they're totally jumping the gun. There's still time till the cleanse. Hold on, something came up. Is this proof enough for you? What's that supposed to mean? Do you think it's a virus? Oh. Calm down. Well, it looks like everything's back to normal. Sorry for making a fuss about all this. I'm gonna try and look into it a little more, though.
Was
See
that
you.
Alibaba proving what she said earlier? Talk about a crazy thing to pull off.
It's Monday. Okay, so, social stats is... I select me, and then I hit that. We need more guts. I can't go out tonight. Yeah, I can't go out tonight. So, let's make more coffee. That'll help with my... Brew some coffee. That'll help with my charm.
Oh.
Yes, all right.
Okay. We need coffee.
Now then.
If we we want Futaba's help, we're gonna have to steal her treasure by the day before the deadline. So we have to find the treasure by the 18th and send the calling card by the 19th. It's up to you when we go to the palace, but keep the deadline in mind, alright? Mission start. Exploring mementos and defeating shadows is an effective way to gain experience, grow stronger by battling both rare and common shadows and mementos. Holy shit. Ryuji up, Makoto up. There's Yusuke. Can't do Yusuke yet. Let's up Makoto again. We'll up Makoto again.
Hey!
Have you decided on our plans for today? Let's hang out. I guess that's really what you want to do. Is this part of your grand strategy? That's exactly right. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take things a little slower. There's something to talk to you about. Hang out. Okay, she doesn't know anything about me. And my score was significantly lower than last time. I'm concerned. Is Thieves' work distracting you? No, I was sure to set aside an appropriate amount of time to study.
Actually...
Truth is, recently I started questioning the entire point of my education. What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to the high expectations Sis has for me? I spoke to Aiko about the matter as well, but the answer has become any clearer. Aiko? You don't remember Aiko Takao? We talked to her the job she had at the salon in Shinjuku. Anyway, we've been calling each other every so often since we exchanged contact info. Because of those calls, we've actually grown somewhat close. When I voiced my concerns to her, she asked me how I would benefit from going to a top university, but I couldn't come up with a good answer. As for Aiko, her grades are not the best, but she claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. Apparently, her parents can use her connections to find her a job. But isn't that a little irresponsible? This is her life, not theirs. I guess that's just a different way of approaching things. Even at that, her vision of the future is still clearer than mine. Don't you have goals? I used to think doing what others expected me was the best way forward. She had no goals. She let others set them for her. Major in law, just like Sis did. And after that, I would simply have headed down whatever path society made for me.
But...
Everything changed when I joined the Phantom Thieves. I've realized now there are more important things in life than being a prim and proper honor student. Honestly, I would have looked down on Aiko's line of thinking in the past, but I know better now. She must have known I was talking about her. Lately, Aiko's been telling me whenever she buys makeup, her finds a cute new outfit. That reminds me, she asked me the other day what hand cream I use. I sent her a picture, and it's apparently the same brand they use in the nurse's office at school. That's adorable. Hey, I'm not so sure about that. She told me I'm like a middle-aged man in the body of a high school girl. That stuff works wonders for dry skin, and it's great value, too.
Actually...
My dad used to use it all the time. Did I ever tell you he was a police officer? He detested corruption in our society and worked tirelessly to bring it to justice, but despite the rough exterior, he was extremely gentle deep down.
That reminds me.
When I was little, I told him I wanted to grow up to be a police officer, just like he was. He was glad to hear me say that, but quick to point out he didn't want me doing something so dangerous. I had completely forgotten about that dream, to be honest. Do you still want to pursue it? I don't know. I mean, I only barely remembered it now. Either way, after everything that happened, I have no intention of working with the cops. Besides, they're trying to stop the Phantom Thieves. What am I supposed to do? Arrest myself? I got handcuffs. Need to re-examine what my goals for the future are, outside of just plain studying.
Thank you very much.
I remembered something important today, thanks to you. I guess you could say that my viewpoint's been broadened yet again. There's the follow-up.
All right.
They swapped them. Getting to follow-up was important. When I met Echo, I realized how narrow my viewpoint really was. I only just learned recently that a chemis is now called a camisole, and a button-down sweater is a cardigan. But does the same thing have to have multiple names? I guess in the end, I'm just becoming more aware of how little I really knew. So please, help me keep fighting back against that ignorance.
I'll see you later.
Yay. Evening work.
Ah, you're back.
Just what's Magic gonna do? It's hard for me to even fathom what it could be. People have been really up in arms about the whole cleanse theme. To think a global hacker group would be targeting us, should we just ignore them? If only we could. Yeah, I guess it'd be easy if that was one of our options. No matter how you look at it, we need a countermeasure. Our best bet would be Alibaba.
God's spoken.
Mystery in the house! Welcome in, everybody. I am Dissinger, Lord of Sloth, variety cast streamer that deals in Metrovinius, roguelikes, Soulsborns, you name it, I play it. And we're playing Persona 5. But she may not be capable of it in her current state. Rabble! I guess we should think of some other ways too then. Yes, it would be best to have as many solutions as possible. Well, we still got time, so let's come up with something good, okay? Mystery! It was rough, dude. I ended up cannibalizing parts of my factory to build the rocket.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Oh, you have a good look on your face. You can have this. Look at your face with it. The dandy mirror.
You
actually are pretty smart, huh? You showed me. Studying is good and all, but men need to keep up their looks too. Looking clean's important. It do be like that sometimes in Factorial. Yeah, right? It's not raining. UI, the street orator. We could go see a catchy. You know, a new one started, so let's go to Central Street. We're gonna start hitting up all of the bookstores because I can speed read now.
Welcome.
Aquarium a day. Fish pond spotter. But we got there. It wasn't the most elegant answer, but it was an answer.
Hey!
Okay, no books was mature. Okay, we already got that.
Yep.
Isn't that great?
I believe the Chaz Club is over. Oh, it's her. Yeah, there. Nope, that's not right. I think it's just down this way and to the right. Yeah, here it is. Crossroads. We now have fast traveling to Crossroads. Oh, you're here again, boy? Don't blame me if you get eaten alive, okay?
Hmm?
Hey, where's my glass? Didn't I order a refill? How much did I drink today? What time is it? Who cares? Wait, I care. If we have her write articles, it'll have an effect on the metaverse. We might be able to use her to do it right.
Now then.
Keep that in mind that she's drunk. Now, do a good job negotiating, okay?
Hey!
on. Are you sure this isn't just water? If you're trying to rip me off, I'm gonna reveal all your secrets in a feature article. Oh, it's you!
She's totally drunk.
Please, have a seat.
Lala Escargot is one of my favorite characters.
Got anything new on the Phantom Thieves? Or maybe you're just falling in love with me,
That too.
That too? So then you do have news on the Phantom Thieves?
Thank God. My publisher just assigned me to be the beat reporter for the Phantom Thieves.
Man, this will really help me out.
Are you seriously going to use this child as a source of information?
Ah, don't be such a killjoy. These kids nowadays know about things we adults don't have access to. Besides, what's most important is that I now have a reliable third-party source for my stories.
Whatever.
So, what do you want from me this time? Information about someone? Cold hard cash?
I'll let you know later.
God's spoken.
Oh my! SOS Diablo raiding in with a party of 2? Your table's right over here? The hellfire descends upon me. Yeah, I'm used to it. I am the Lord of Sloth. Welcome in, everybody. I am Dissinger, Lord of Sloth, variety cast streamer that deals in Metroidvanias, roguelikes, Soulsborne, so you name it, I play it. We're currently doing Persona 5 Royale, which I know that SOS Diablo recently finished up. So welcome on in, everyone.
Lucky me! My very own golden goose just appeared. Now I can take it easy. Maybe I'll take a little vacation with all my free time. As if. What do you want? Just tell me. Last time it was info on Kaneshiro, right? Well, he got arrested soon after, so don't think that I can't put 2 and 2 together. Something's fishy.
And it's not the drinks. The bad guys are bad.
So you're being swayed by the Phantom Thieves, huh? But I see what's going on here. Hardcore Phantom Thieves fanboy. Huh.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you use this kid so you could take a vacation.
Went late and gotta make dinner, so I'm alert, but enjoy this masterpiece. Oh yes, definitely. It was my fiance's favorite game, Diablo, and so I'm playing through Royale, because she platinumed the base game. She played this game like 5 times. Platinumed it. So I'm playing through in her memory.
A vacation? Oh, I was just kidding. I'm conducting a private investigation during my off hours. No one at work knows about it.
Don't tell me you're...
Hey, how about we do this? You supply me with info on the Phantom Thieves.
Hi, Bonubi.
And I'll write articles based on what you tell me about
Welcome
them.
in.
You know, the Phantom Thieves who you love oh so much.
Damn it, Oya. Oya is such a hurricane of emotion. She goes through the entire range of emotion real easily.
Deal?
And you deal with her drunk half the time. Sounds great.
All right then, it's a deal. I can create a lot of positive PR for the Phantom Thieves, so be sure to give me some good scoops.
I've made a deal with the devil. There's a reason Mishima calls her the devil. There is a reason Mishima refers to Oya as the devil.
Your reputation skyrocketed after a certain point. It's unnatural how much your actions were publicized. Did you have an inside man in the media? Someone who could manipulate information for you? What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I.
Meet the Devil Tarot.
Acquired a new vow.
Oh, yes, the
It shall
devil.
become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the devil persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Rumor-filled scoop decreases the security level when you find a new safe room. Ah, that's actually really nice.
All right.
Of the Devil Arcana will now grant you EXP due to Arcanaverse. You can ask Oya to write a rumor-filled scoop for you.
Oh, don't tell anyone about this, okay? I don't want people to know that my source is a high schooler. Okay, Lala-chan! Time to celebrate our agreement! Bring out my bottle! And 2 glasses, please! Oh, come on, please! Whoa! Her silence is golden. Fine, fine, fine. I won't make the high schooler drink. Oh, I gotta use the bathroom.
Bye, Oya.
She's gonna be in there for a while. You should go home.
I was able to pique Oya's interest. I feel like my charm has increased. Oh! That might be the way to... a fast-track way to do that.
You take care now.
Don't stick around Shinjuku too long after dark, honey. We get a lot of shady types coming out of the woodwork.
Hey, Lala-chan!
Where'd you go? Hey, Lala-chan! Come on, where are you? Honestly, that lady's gonna be the death of me. You'd better head home. If she catches you, you're in for an all-nighter. Thanks. Oh, that's adorable. Feels like gratitude's hard to come by these days. You're gonna be a real heartbreaker in a few years. Oh, I'm just teasing you. Now go on home before some degenerate in a gutter spits on you or something. Well, I better get back in. You'll always be welcome here, but head straight home tonight, okay? Lala's like... Lala's awesome. Is it Ollie? Since it's summer... Cafe's cool and quiet, and it's relaxing with the security, but it's a peaceful place. I'm thinking of relaxing and reading a book. Moreover, we can easily meet up should something occur. We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll be stopping by either way. If you'd like, we could spend some time together. Okay.
Hey.
Hey, Dis, one of your friends is here to visit. Sounds like Yusuke's here. Come on. If your confidants send you a message prior, they might visit LeBlanc and you can invite them up to your room to spend time.
May I get a word in?
I would like to speak with you. Let's
Yes.
talk. Do you remember how I mentioned my need to understand the heart? Well, I'm having a hard time grasping it. How will I be able to reach the truth of pure beauty? Dis, what should I paint to capture the content of hearts? I see! Mementos! The desire that emanates from that place is the root of humanity. Incredible. You honestly have a unique perspective on things. With that destination in mind, let's make haste. I'm about to get a new ability from Yusuke, which is why I wasn't able to just hang out with him. I needed this to happen. A lot of the confidants, they will lock themselves behind time or stats. Yusuke was time this time. This distorted realm, teeming with shadows, the physical embodiment of the desires of a human heart, brought forth by the beauty of Sayuri, which can also create such morbid fabrications. But I actually find that aspect to be quite fascinating. The heart is akin to an abyss. Regarding my slump, I have an idea. In that other dimension, I saw a perversion of Madarame's heart. At that moment, the art realm I had so much faith in was distorted by greed and unchecked desire. That is when the true ugliness of the world became clear to me, and from that point forward, my brush is stayed by crippling hesitation. Does pure beauty true exist, and if so, can hands tainted by Madarame's depravity capture it? Considering such intense questions only serve to distance me from reality. Doubt filled my mind. I struggled to find a reason to move brush again. And honestly, I still have yet to discover a suitable answer.
What is the matter?
Have you been overcome by an urge to paint? Give me your brush. Please, do not rush me. I only need a little more time. The lingering uncertainty present in this place seems to be sharpening my senses. Feel a revelation approaching. Yes! Inspiration has struck. This must be such brilliant composition. Ah, my heart races! How inelegant. You wish to carry out your distorted will, foolish shadow?
Let's go!
I shall cut you down for interrupting my work. Hifumi Togo's confident ability, Komo Sabaki, allows you to switch out party members. On Dis's turn, you can select who to switch in by pressing L2 and pressing party from the order menu. Switching out party members will count as Dis's action for that particular turn. Also, you cannot switch out an afflicted teammate. Okay, we don't have access to party. Let's see. Who has fire? Garula. Yeah.
There.
Let's go. Go down.
I think Win's actually technically cheaper.
It's time. There.
Yeah.
Persona. Go down.
Perfect.
Come. You're mine. Let's go.
And the show's over. So recently I found out that there was that Bushi Road or Weiss Schwarz had a Persona 5 edition. Weiss Schwarz is kind of like the catch-all for anime card games. It's also, I think it's technically also Force of Will is the same system. But they had a Persona 5 version, and they had playmats for Persona 5, so I'm kind of interested in grabbing one of those.
It seems I've become too passionate. I'm glad you were here. You have my thanks. You're like Theo.
You caught me.
I worry that you may not get what I mean. It was a figure of speech. I was referring to Van Gogh's brother, Theo. Van Gogh did not achieve fame in his lifetime, but found an admirer and supporter in his brother.
Right. Thanks.
Well, there aren't many who are willing to deal with my eccentricity. By the way, what's in your hand? A card?
It's the blank card the Shadow dropped.
Whenever I see blank paper, I have the urge to draw something on it. May I?
Go for it.
Impossible. Good. What? A satisfactory result. Oh, what do you think? Not bad, wouldn't you say? Soon enough, my slump will be a thing of...
Recarm!
My picture turned into a real skill card?
That's an amazing power.
Indeed. Would you mind helping me further? If I can overcome this slump, I should be able to aid our group like earlier. Perhaps even more so. I know. Why don't we act as the thieves we are and strike a deal?
It's a deal.
Great. I promise your returns will be well worth your cooperation.
We finally get Yusuke as somebody.
Multiple cards were discovered among your belongings, replicas of the same design. I don't have a clue how these cards were used, but someone proficient in the arts was close to you.
Yep.
What were you having this person do?
I am thou. Thou art I.
We were doing Ligma.
Acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Emperor persona, I have obtained.
That's right.
Yusuke's
Yusuke's the Emperor and
power.
Makoto's the Priestess.
All right.
All right. Copy a skill card. Give Yusuke a blank card and the card you want to copy. Both cards will be available for you to pick up the next day. The blank card will be transformed to create the new skill card. Yusuke will return both the new and original cards to you. Blank cards can be obtained from search objects and mementos. Try to find as many as you can. You can also buy them now.
I've completed a rough sketch. I'll finish this back at the door. I'll contact you once it's done.
You can also, I think Jose sells them. We do need to go back to mementos because Jose needs to power up the gluttony. I must say, I never expected my art skills would ever prove useful for Phantom Thieves. I have to hold up my end of the deal, so I'll perform to the best of my ability. You need only ask. Thanks. That should be one thanking you. Without your help, I could not have finished today's piece. Now we should be heading back. I have to apply the finishing touches as soon as possible. For the first time in a long while, my brush will dance again. God, I know that feeling. I used to work for Games Workshop, so I used to paint models. You can ask Tig. He's seen the end results of my work. I miss painting models. Majed's dead. I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something about it. We don't even know who Majed is. What can they do about it? August 21st is the deadline, right? Can't wait. Man, we have to wait a whole month.
Rain, huh?
Cooler would do it. You became my playing partner so I can research new moves. I'd like to begin by teaching you the basics of shogi. Would you like to play a match? Okay, Fuki, and it'll grow stronger. Let's head over. I'll be waiting at the church.
I'll start.
Vanguard of my Togo kingdom, go forth at the front lines, trample upon them all. You think to protect yourself with that paltry defense? Ha ha ha! Useless! Awaken, dragon, let your shadowy hellfire consume them all. Dark Inferno Rook. The wailing of dying soldiers echoing throughout the battlefield. With an incompetent king, a soldier cannot show his true bravery. Time for you to suffer. At last, everything is placed. My right hand trembles as I release my full power. I summon forth the forbidden move that shall bring about your end. Ultimate Excalibur attack. Check. Very rare anime version of shogi, right? It's an embarrassing habit. During match, I tend to get very aggressive. It's as if I assume the role of queen of a kingdom. I like it. Huh? I myself find it a bit, well... My father had me do image training exercises when I was younger to help me learn the rules. I gradually began to view the shogi board as if it were my own kingdom. I had fun coming up with stories and strategies for my subjects, however. I heard that people make fun of me on the internet. People think I'm weird, or that I'm an otaku, or I'm just crazy. I mean, I can't blame them. Certainly I think I'm weird too. Have confidence.
Yes.
Your positivity is a welcome relief. I may be able to learn more from our matches than I thought.
All right.
Okay. So, getting one of my people to rank 10 upgrades their persona. Their persona takes on a new category and becomes a new person. magazines? Well, I'm doing a photo shoot for one. When's it coming out? Why do you ask? Regardless, they haven't decided on a date yet, so... I thought you'd be surprised if you saw it on the news set, so I wanted to let you know beforehand. In all honesty, I'm reluctant. But if I can draw more attention to shogi, maybe the sport will become more popular. At least, that's how I'm justifying it to myself. I have an interview scheduled for tonight as well, so let's end here for today. It's gonna take a while before I hit rank 5 on all of these. They say your first time through, focus on stats. Is it on? It's on. Oh, Ryuji. Oh, I'll bring some manga, so you don't need to worry about me. You can just ignore me. See ya. Okay. I do have to eventually get back in the palace, but I'm taking some time to up my ranks beforehand. Hello, do you have any free time today? I managed to get permission to practice in the school gym, thinking we could do some training inside. Does that sound okay?
Yo.
Sorry to bother you while you're enjoying your after meal coffee, but I'm gonna open up shop soon. You either need to go upstairs or get out of here.
Hey, hey!
Go somewhere. I'm about halfway through. I'm at the halfway point. Once I finish this palace. It's her again. How much longer are you going to make me wait? Do you not care about me reporting you? Whoa, slow down. Just give us a little more time. I can't do that. We're trying our best here. If you truly cannot wait any longer, go ahead and report us. Maybe I can give you a little more time. Maybe?
Alibaba doesn't know what's happening, so I'm sure she's getting anxious. We'll just have to try and appease her for a while.
Yeah.
Hey.
Takami, Yusuke can go up. We just got... Oh, we just got the word from... Yoshi, so let's do Yoshizawa. Sumi isn't responding. Sorry, my phone's been acting up. It just randomly shut off. It looks like it's okay now. See you. Oh, but do you want to get some food in the cafeteria? I'll go ahead and grab us some seats first. I'll be waiting for you in the cafeteria. We're at about halfway through.
Senpai?
Since our talk, I've been thinking about things besides gymnastics that I'm really invested in, and I figured it out. It's this. Potluck parties?
No!
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, but I was talking about cooking. You really need to regulate your diet, so I've been making my own food a lot. And so, since I also want to thank you, I made you a bento. Oh. No, you're fine, Mystery. I totally get it. That's important to you, too. I was just saying that we're at about the halfway point. Once I finish this, it's the exact halfway.
So, anyway...
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it'll have a proper send-off. But I figured this would definitely help me get my confidence back. I made this specifically with your body type in mind and knowing how much extra is. Do you want it? I'm touched. Then I'm glad I put all that effort in. I think we're at about 50? 60? The chicken and eggs are to help with fatigue. There's some beans in there too, and it's on the brown rice. Weight control is important for gymnasts, but we also make sure we got energy and stamina too. So high protein, low fat is usually what we go for. We also need iron to maintain stamina and vitamin B for energy. Yes and no. We've been helping her, but she's supposed to be teaching us gymnastics. Gymnastics part again. Well, anyway.
This looks good.
That's her lunch. Is that all for you? Of course, I'll need every last grain of rice. Why do you look so skeptical? I guess it might look like a lot, but this actually is a little less than my usual. Don't worry, I've done the math on calories. I'll burn this off at practice.
So,
You'll be done before you know it. It's a familiar flavor, but it doesn't match the food. I keep trying different parts, but it all tastes like the same thing. Something very familiar. Your eyes are glazing over. This tastes like... Oh, I thought that'd get your attention. That's the best part. I figured too much flavoring might be bad for you, so I only went with light seasoning. Was it too late? Excuse me. Yeah, that's the flavor I was going for. I was trying to decide how to season these, and I figured everyone likes curry, right? So I decided to go for maximum curry flavoring. Sorry, were you not a fan of that flavor? Oh, wait, maybe you prefer the super spicy ones. Not exactly.
I'm so sorry.
I did this all wrong. I'll go get some kind of condiment to change the flavor. Once I fix it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it more. Should I get mayo, soy sauce, maybe miso? Do you think Dr. Maruki will have some salt? Calm down. Oh, you're right. I should just buy something new so you can... This works fine. But... He wakes up every morning to curry. Well, thank you. Now we should really eat.
Thank you for the meal.
That was delicious. Thank you for completely finishing your meal, Singer-senpai. I'm sorry it didn't turn out perfectly. I came up with the idea of making bento, but I couldn't decide on the flavor. Either way, I'm really sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I thought it was so great when I presented it to you, and now... Just keep at it.
Yes!
Right, when you fall, you gotta get back up. I think so. Basically, the first time we met, she gave her seat to... She was trying to give her seat to somebody, and some guy moved in, and you helped try and diffuse the awkwardness of the situation. And unfortunately, it didn't work out, but she was grateful. Then later on, some guy tries to grab her, and you, like, step up and basically save her from a daylight abduction. Like, before I try anything too crazy. I'll go buy that super spicy mojito sauce for next time. It seems like you're always helping me find my way forward, Senpai. If I didn't have you, I'd let my failures get to me and end up being some big pessimistic spiral again. Maybe this kind of confidence can help me figure out who I really am. That sounds right. Either way, I suppose all I can do is keep moving forward. Singer-senpai, I hope we can keep helping each other improve. Again? Yeah, again. So far, we're getting nothing out of this. Now that we've gotten all our nutrients, it's time for... Yeah, she was in one before. When you met her, she felt like she had plateaued in her gymnastics ability, and no matter how hard she tried, she just... One, she hit a growth spurt. So she's getting used to how her body is distributed all over again, because she was used to being this tight, compact person, and now she isn't. Two, no matter how hard she trained, she didn't feel like she was gaining anywhere. She wasn't feeling she was growing in any potential. So she felt like she felt like she was plateauing and not really going anywhere. And you kind of help her out of her downward spiral over that. I don't mean to be too demanding, but I'm going to train you even harder than before. Make sure you keep up.
All right.
5 more HP.
Maybe some other time.
Ah, you're back.
I try to have understanding. Okay, so that's that. You don't need to help. It'd be a pain if he dropped by again. Well, I don't have time to deal with him anyway. I know we haven't finished dealing with Futaba yet, but I'm curious about it. It's called Like a Dragon, you know, by that one, the one by that famous director. I'm gonna go see it now. You have no idea how many times I trip over things in my brain and my mouth just goes faster than my head. We'll meet in front of the movie theater in Shinjuku. It's another movie, guys! Like a Dragon.
You try to cut ties with me, then you come back for more. I'll kill you.
Boss! No! That bastard shot him! Boss!
Yeah, my brain can't keep up with my mouth. I was trained when I worked for Games Workshop. I see it as kind of like a retail boot camp all on its own. Everything I learned from Games Workshop has worked for me in real life. I have learned how to speak with utter confidence regardless of what's going on behind the scenes. It's one of the things that infuriates some of the members of the Shining Swords stream team, is they'll sit there and they'll talk with me and they'll have no clue if I'm joking with them or not because I will sound super confident in my answers. Whatever she said before about the dragon is probably just an excuse. She loves this. I feel like I learned about the determination the Yakuza have. Guts? Yeah.
You're right.
That wasn't too bad. Do you think it's weird if a girl likes movies like this? Not at all.
Do you think?
Really? Thanks. This is the first time I've been told that. Sorry that I called over so suddenly. It felt weird watching a Yakuza film all by myself. I had fun though, thanks to you. Let's start heading home. Look at that be at this hour. Is this on now? Nope. Commit. Shinagawa Aquarium. Not the gymnast. Technically, okay, so Yoshizawa, Makoto, the teacher, An, Haru, Futaba, Tai Takemi, the shogi player. Who else? See, the shogi player. Not Sai. As much as I wished Sai, you can't schmooze Sai. And there's someone else. Are your love interests. So you can have her have a thing for you. Yeah, they're potential love interests. How you navigate their confidants. Oh, I think you can technically be with the fortune teller. Shinagawa. Sleep with the fishes. A nearby hotel has an aquarium inside its front for the whole family.
That sounds lovely.
It's been a while since I've come to a place like this. Sorry for dragging you along. It's a nice place. I'm glad you like it. This suits you, huh? I wasn't sure you were the type. Oh? Oh yeah! I thought I recognized those glasses. Look who it is. And we even got the second Detective Prince here too.
For real?
Wait, what? Keep it quiet, please. Oh, sorry. Well, that's not important. Why are you with Akechi? I invited him out. We're fairly close after all. Yeah, no problem, Mystery. You are, huh? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a reporter. He helps me with my articles sometimes. But who would have guessed you were the friends with the famous teen detective? And unlike you, he's pretty hardline anti-Phantom Thieves, right? Mind if I ask a couple questions about you too? If you like. Oh, you're down? I was just kidding. No model journalist, but I'm not dumb enough to pry into a high schooler's private life. I thought this report would be boring, but it's got a nice surprise out of it. Well, see you next time I need info. You have some friends in the media, I see. And if I heard right, you two have some sort of professional agreement? It's nothing bad. Oh, I wasn't worrying about that. Of course, if you have to explicitly deny it, then... No, just a joke. I'm sorry if I'm prying. You truly are interesting. Thanks for coming out today. We should head home. That should prime a catchy for another rank up.
There's still no response from the Phantom Thieves to Medjed. What do you make of this?
Most likely, the Phantom Thieves simply don't have the means of confronting them. After all, Medjed is quite different from anyone they've gone up against thus far. It seems their best option is to reveal their identities before more people are needlessly harmed.
You really hit us where it hurts. We're going to beat them, though.
Okay, it is evening. We'll do it this way. Awakami, EY. Oh yeah, can get a rank up. Let's rank up Oya.
Oh, honey.
You sure come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check, okay?
Ugh, I'm
Slowly coming down. Did you get wet? Why don't you sit and wait it out? I'm sure you brought some good info, right? Have you heard any good gossip? My deadline's come. Sit down and I'll treat you. Hang out. For real? From the look of it, you must have good info, huh? Give me the details on Kamoshida. Okay.
I see.
Bulletin board, huh? So the calling card they used for Kamoshida was different. Now that's a scoop. That kind of information usually doesn't see the light of day. You have any proof or photos or videos of it? Mishima might. Nice, you have some great connections. But seriously, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? They sound kind of like kids on a playground, not valiant fighters for society. I mean, they act all high and mighty, but I'm not sure they're really worth very much in the end. What about their justice? Ha, that's hilarious. You think they're actually virtuous? In my line of work, there's no clearer sign of deception than goodwill. You know, like the shady actions of a charitable organization, or the actual criteria of a peace prize. So the shady actions of a charitable organization, PETA. PETA claims they're for people for the ethical treatment of animals. It's what their acronym stands for. Their shelters are kill shelters that kill 80 to 95% of the animals that are brought in. They have death vans that go around trying to steal animals out of backyards, out of houses, off porches, pick up any strays, and immediately euthanize them, even though there's supposed to be a 48-hour wait on them. When the hurricane struck, PETA, instead of trying to help with the animals, was actually driving around trying to kill any and all pets and animals that they found in New Orleans. They ask for money all the time and they ask for help all the time, but they're really one of the shadiest organizations out there, with members who have rap sheets miles long. Destruction of personal property, breaking and entering, lying to a police officer, resisting, obstructing, and delaying a police officer, EMT, or emergency personnel, grand theft, petty theft, robbery, burglary. Common things to see on a PETA member's rap sheet. Same goes for the Phantom Thieves. You just gotta learn to take some things with a grain of salt. Don't be a downer. Why? It's the truth. There you go again. You used to be so positive.
Ugh.
Oh, shut it. I don't care about the past. Give me some sushi. We're all out. Hey, why don't you go back to covering politics? No can do. I've been permanently reassigned to the culture and entertainment department. What a crappy company. I mean, it's already been over a year since the incident. Oh, by incident, I mean... Don't say another word. That has nothing to do with my source. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn it, I'm already sobering up. Give me a refill, Lala-chan. You're such a child. Hey, you want a drink? You can have some of mine if you want. Ahem!
Oh!
Whoa, that's some scowl you got! Anyways, why are you coming to a bar if you can't even drink alcohol? I like the atmosphere. Man, that makes sense. Feel free to visit whenever you want, honey. Wow, that's seriously the only reason you're so uptight. Well, at least I know you're gonna be pretty useful. I'm not all that interested in the thieves myself, but keep the info coming, alright? Ichiko Oya.
Alright.
What's taking so long?
Sad.
Where's my drink? Do they call you escargot because you move as slow as a snail? We're all out of booze. A certain sloshed reporter drank it all. Can't you just go buy more? I'll wait for you. Forever. Just kidding. I was able to pique Oya's interest in the story about the Phantom Thieves. Charms increased. Yeah, this is your charm. This is where you can dump for charm.
Well,
don't forget to bring more juicy info, okay? Once it hits Sunday, we're going.
Hey.
Okay, we can do Ryuji. Let's do Ryuji. I'm going to the palace today. I'm at the arcade in Shibuya. Let me know if anything comes up. Go right away. Got it.
Hey.
Let's hang out. Huh? You sure we're not... We got plenty of time. I guess it ain't gonna hurt getting a change of pace. So you know how we were looking for someone? Well, I finally found a spot. How about we head on over? Yes. Excellent. Hang out. Gym's over in Shibuya. Pretty damn cheap, too. Come on, I'll show you the way. Yeah, it's off the side of Central Street. Protein lovers.
This has gotta be it!
It's pay per visit, so you don't gotta worry about any bullshit contracts or nothing. The equipment's kind of crappy, but they got tons of variety. Plus, it's real damn cheap. Totally worth it, even without a pool or a hot tub.
By the way...
You bring your stuff? Protein powder? Hell yeah, man. If you want to beef up, you gotta wait. That ain't it. I'm talking about spare undies. Getting back in your sweating clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest goddamn thing. Oh, but don't go getting your hopes up. No way I'm gonna let you use mine. Let's head in. Now I can use the sports gym. My form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. Sakamoto? Welcome back!
Morning!
Ikeda-senpai, what's bonkin'? Bonkin'? You say the strangest things. Is that how you greet a friend? I've been trying to come up with some cool new slang. Maybe it'll catch on. You can't just do that. Oh, and you don't need to call me senpai anymore. I've already graduated, remember? Haven't seen you more. Were you on the track team? He's a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already, well, you know. Speaking of which, how's your leg? Yeah, I'm managing. How about you, senpai? You still running? I actually joined my university's track team. You'd think I would have quit entirely after what happened. About that, I'm really sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. What? I was supposed to be the leader for our team, yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida's will. That's because you needed him to write your letter of rec, right? You were just looking out for your future, but I still managed to F it up anyway. Kamoshida clearly never intended on writing me my letter of recommendation. You were just his excuse. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto. Senpai. I always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. But I heard some good news recently. The Shujin track team's being reinstated.
For real?
By the way... Is that right? No, it might be... Is that it? That's it! I mean, Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? I guess the school's got the old team together and told them they want to try starting it up again. Nobody told me about that. Odd. Rumors got as far as me, and I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're going to get Mr. Yamachi as their new advisor. Yamachi? Hold up, that Yamachi? Yep, the one who was basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic in pushing the trap team up from the ashes. He is. You know, now that the team's being reinstated, there's no need for any bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with your passion. Yeah. So the track team's coming back. Good for them. Do you want to rejoin? I do know. For real though, I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Kauka and them can start training again, but I'm still worried about their advisor, Yamachi. He's basically a mini Kaneshiro. So he's an asshole. Basically. He'd always yell at us at practice, but then he'd be a huge kiss-ass when our parents were around. Can't believe a moron like that's going to be advising the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. He's going to be up to something. I'll do some research. There's a chance I'm going to need your help too, okay? You're free to lend a hand if you need. Yeah, I'll be counting on you. Chariot rank 5. No ability, but we're getting there. Maybe rank 6 will give an ability. Alright, we don't got time to be messing around here anymore. Let's head home. Gotta shower first. I was trying to do the for real emote. What's bonking? About that stuff today, I can't really let myself be happy about the track team starting up again. Like I said earlier, there's just something fishy about Yamachi being the advisor. But I mean, if anything happens, I know you got my back, so I ain't too worried. Don't worry, I gotcha. There you go. I don't know for sure if anything sketchy is going on, but when I get these gut feelings, they're usually right. Well, if I hear anything, I'll hit you up. Okay, later. There's others.
Man, it's hot.
So, do you guys have better Twitch TV installed? It's Better Twitch TV is a Chrome extension that lets you do more emotes in channels. Some channels, basically it gives you 50 emote slots that will pop up on your channel. If people come into your channel, they can type in the Better Twitch TV thing. So whenever you see KekW, like whenever you see that, it's supposed to be a picture of Rosita's laughing. The guy that's telling the story and he's laughing and slapping the table and all that, it's a picture of him laughing actually. So whenever you see that, it's that laugh. Things like that. And so it's an extension that basically enhances your emotes, and each channel can choose up to 50 emotes to enable on it. And then there's some global emotes that Better Twitch TV enables. So like Keku, Copium, I'm trying to think of what else. There's a, Crab, please. is a dancing crab. Like, you may have seen Pop Crow come in and he'll, like, spam, like, 6 crab please. It's supposed to be a dancing crab from Crab Rave. So,
Huh?
please wash it. Can't believe that you're really here in a church. I read on the internet that you pray to God for victory. Is that true? No. Can I take a selfie with you and post it online? Sorry, I've been turning down all such requests. By the way, is it true that you're trying to become a professional shogi player? Well, nothing's been... I'll be cheering for you to qualify. You'll be the first woman to surpass the 3rd Dawn League. I really believe in you. Thank you very much.
Good evening.
Men like that approach me all the time. At first I thought you were one of them. I really must apologize for being rude to you. It bothers me when people make such a big fuss over me, considering that the priest is doing me a great favor by letting me play here. You see, he's my shogi friend. And he's very kind. He once told me that he wanted to become a professional player, and he doesn't laugh at my embarrassing habit when we play together.
Oh.
So I did the photo shoot. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. Did you see it? It was called The Venus of Shogi. That's quite the headline. It certainly is. It's not really an excuse, but the editorial staff came up with that title on their own. Ever since I won the Female Shogi League, I've been getting a lot of attention. I just figured I could contribute to the shogi world. Besides, my mother seems to be very happy. Whenever I win, she rejoices as if it were her own victory. So I want to live up to the expectations she asked for me. However, she's been a bit overzealous lately. She set up the interview and photo shoot. It's as if she wants to be a manager of a celebrity. You don't enjoy it? No, to be honest. But it's alright.
Sorry.
I shouldn't be teaching you to play instead of talking about my mother. Today I'll be showing you something very practical. It's a tactic used for using the reserved pawns you've taken from your opponent in a more effective way. Nevertheless, I apologize. You're such a good listener. I feel at ease speaking with you. Aside from the priest, you're about the first person I've spoken to about my mother. Chance for a follow-up by a backup member if Joker downs an enemy.
Alright.
Uchikomi! So now when I knock people down, there's a chance one of my backup members will follow up.
I look forward to it.
We're getting there.
Until next time.
Okay. I appreciate you spending time with me today. I ended up feeling much better after sharing my concerns with you. Hardly seems fair. How can I teach you properly when I'm this distressed? Don't worry about it. No, I must do something for your sake. Allow me to repay you through my lessons. You make for a refreshing opponent. Somehow, the more we exchange, the more I feel my word expanding. Teaching you is also a great learning experience for me, as it leads to a deeper understanding of myself. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you for our next match. Again, one of the best ways to grow and to learn is to teach, because it reinforces the basics.
Hey! Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna force us in.
Hey.
Oh, the details of our new battle tactic. Battle tactic? Oh, you mean the stuff we talked about before the summer festival, right? Yep, still got it. Very good. What are you guys talking about? We're simply discussing how it's important to spice up our battle tactics here and there.
What did you say?
Spice up your... don't worry about it. We've got something crazy to show you later.
Alright.
New showtime.
I'm honestly surprised at the palace this time. Everywhere we looked was just desert.
Oh yeah. All the other ones until now have just been normal cities outside of the distortion itself.
Thanks to that, we didn't even know we were in a palace our first time going into Kamoshida's.
That's still part of the palace, though. The city may not have been distorted, but it was cognition. Palace rulers may have been criminals, but they were social enough to know the city layout. But Futaba probably doesn't. In fact, I'd bet she isn't even interested in the outside world.
Hence why the whole thing is a bleak desert. Understandable, considering her lifestyle.
Yep.
I doubt many famous criminals are shut-ins like her, though. Hopefully that means we won't have to go through all this desert business in the future.
That might not necessarily be the case. Many upper-class citizens travel by limo or plane, so they don't know or care about city life.
A plane? Damn, that sounds pretty good. I mean, wouldn't you want to go to a palace way up above the clouds if you could?
I think a flying bank is quite enough, thanks.
I have to say,
That's
though,
fair.
the topic of the area outside the distortion is fascinating. Depending on the criminal, there may be an exact replica of Tokyo within their palace. I would love to examine the aesthetics of such a strange place at least once.
Huh. You don't got a damn thing but art in that head of yours, huh?
But it's true that an observant criminal could have a true-to-reality city in their palace. Although even if such a place did exist, it's not like we'd have any use for it.
Okay. Yeah, and I was planning on going in anyways. We gotta go in. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we're gonna start this palace. Got it. Gotta figure out where it's coming from. Where are you coming from? Love? Yep.
That's a dog. Who here wants a dog? Yes, who's my boy? Oh, my good boy. Oh, my good boy. Oh, yeah, sure, my good boy. So this is my dog, Podrick. We also have another dog whose name is Widget. She's currently playing. I did it. I did it.
Oh, nice. No, my sparrow didn't.
I messed it up. Come on. God.
We need to hit a bitch. I think I might actually have this. Oh my god, we still killed Drink is bliss.
You son of a bitch. Only way that this could...
Know anything about nuclear bombs? wait. Is there a refrigerator around?
A refrigerator?
Yeah, a fucking refrigerator. You know what a fucking refrigerator is?
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, thank God. Now get inside.
What?
Get inside the refrigerator. The lead will protect you.
That is the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Somewhere.
That's not gonna happen.
Countdown to launch initiated.
Wait, that's right. Okay.
Well, I'll take it. All right, time for Morph Ball. That was indeed a reference to Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. You are correct on that part, Real Mystery. That was a reference to Crystal Skull. Do you see a refrigerator? Yeah, a fucking refrigerator!
Alright, I'm gonna bust loose.
We're gonna try and bust through Futaba's palace in as few days as possible.
Oh.
She sees us as a threat now. Let's be careful.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, that was in Outriders. I think I'm gonna have to go to that city soon. Oh. Hey, it's my brother. Welcome, brother. How things go? Yes? Good? Bad? All in between? It's time for, as you say, accent. For best, yes. And gold is like stuffed, backed up donkey. You just need to run enough fluids through and right out the booper. So still won't open, yes? We might just have to give up. No point sitting around. What you do, Joker? We find other exit. I see. We play the beginning of Russian national anthem. Is for the best. Number 1, bro. Best in Europe.
For real?
Now what do we do? Da! Do svidania, comrade. If remember correctly, is a bit enough going in.
Come back here. Let's talk for a moment.
Oh, now she wishes to talk.
Welcome back. I had thought I would never see you again.
You can see me anytime you wish.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder why. I can't believe you tried to crush us with an effing boulder.
Yes, point. Use big rock to try crush us is not very nice.
You want us to steal your goddamn treasure or not?
Why don't we make a deal? You wish to proceed further, yes?
A deal, you say?
There is a town nearby. I would like you to take back that which the bandit there stole from me.
Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing a town on the way here.
If you bring what was stolen back to me, I will give you a reward. I'll even tell you how to proceed.
Okay. Some good, some bad. Mostly work. Work is...
Can't you tell us any more details? Anything about this bandit or what was stolen?
You'll learn all the information you need to know once you arrive.
We'll need to head outside if we want to go to the town. We can go when you're ready, Joker.
Yes, work is, special. It's very special. Without going...
Yes.
Yes, it's best.
Hey!
No guarantees, friend. When you go through people as fast as they are, you tend not to look for a cream of crop. Too expensive. You get bottom of barrel.
What do you want to do?
Here we go. Small excerpts from town. Exactly, but they don't care. They get what they pay for, and that's okay with them.
I'll reveal your true form.
Time to begin. Let us begin. Oh, look, we have Dormina.
We are the better fighters. Use fire attacks.
Drops Iron Sand. Excellent.
Not this. There.
Woo! Looking cool, Joker! Gaining some hits and ready to engage. Persona! Take this!
There we go. It's resistant. Excellent. This means this will be end of fight.
Okay, guys.
All right, his best. We get 2.
Don't let your guard down.
Time to die. Thank you.
That was incredible, Skull.
Excellent. Now we know, and knowing is half battle, as G.I. Joe say.
That's all it takes for
Excellent.
me.
There he is. Now we ambush. Pedros, welcome, brother. Welcome.
Alright, the first move is on.
Not that.
Looking cool, Joker.
Serves you right.
Yeah. Free alpha demo for Warforged going on soon. They added Sawtech Necrons. Excellent! So now we have Marines, we have Necrons, maybe Eldar. It's beginning to look good. It's very nice.
It looks scared. Use soothing words.
Honestly, so...
Ultramarines, Orcs, Sawtech, interesting. Is varying. Ah, yes. Anzu was caught. Pokemon is mine.
All right. Focus.
Alright, let us look. It's interesting. Oh. We got you!
More enemies. Don't worry though. They're still Woo! Looking cool, Joker.
Up to you.
Not over yet.
Captain Kidd!
Nailed their weak spot. Not bad at all. Finish him.
Interesting. We'll have to give look.
That's all she wrote.
New skill. Recarm. Oh, is it revive ally? Yes, yes, yes. We have me Patra. Don't need to worry about normal Patra. Yes, excellent.
Okay. No match for me.
Excellent. Excellent. Interesting. Most interesting. Why allow up here? Maybe to hide? Yeah. Is not very nice. But then again, I am not very nice. Let's look. We go down, go over, around. No, way to go here. Square. Alright, we go into City Square here. Get fight. Have to say, mood of town, strange. Not very nice. Can't sense anyone. You looking for something? Such I heard rustling, and here y'all are.
What?
Well, and interesting. Interesting. Most interesting. Group criminals coming after fellow trader. Well, you will have to catch me.
Wait!
Huh?
You're too slow, moron. Never catch at this rate. Goodbye. Do svidania. Game of stamina, you know.
Well,
Alright. Now we have this. We can use this. In he goes. Is boss fight. Don't even think about coming one step closer. Don't be ridiculous. You've got to let me go. I mean, you guys came to Rain Tomb as well. Why don't we work together? Share plunder. Want to do this no matter what? In that choice, I guess I don't have choice.
Come! Ravage them!
Reflect. We beat up. Excellent. Most excellent. If you reflect... Oh.
Persona! Something else.
All right.
Use my persona. How's this?
It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that.
Joke is brainwashed. He can't tell who's who. Ah! Thanks. Persona.
let's go.
Excellent. Most excellent.
Nice recovery. I'm poised for action.
Don't move! Persona! You're mine.
Nope. It's not weak to anything.
It's fine.
Excellent. No! You asshole!
Persona! No changes.
Oh, I forget to grab revival things. Yes. Oh no, we did. We did grab.
Screwed that up.
Failure! I got too reckless. I'll back out and focus on support.
I went in with wrong man in party.
Persona! There! Let's go. Don't rush it. Persona! There.
Oh no, he will do thing again and it will not work. The problem is Ryusuke is weak to wind, so every time he do wind, it knock Ryusuke down and he do second attack.
Persona!
I have messed up this fight. Something fierce.
Persona! This one.
Thank you. Queen's injured. She needs some help.
Persona! All right. Persona! Hold on.
Get back up, Morgana. You cannot sleep yet. No?
Persona!
Screwed that up.
Allow me to assist you in your vengeance, Skull.
It's showtime! I'm running on
Please end this.
man.
Behold, a saucy, zesty masterpiece.
Ain't nothing better than this. Get out, dumbass! Here you go, my treat!
Yes, so good.
Nicely done.
We know no one like this. Yes? Yes, Tig? No one is at all like this.
All right.
There's this bandit. The weird voices saying you killed her. Who knows? Else, it's total freaking mess.
That means...
Does this mean that even though she's the palace ruler, she can't control what happens in here? I don't know. I've never seen guys like this.
I can see it.
Yes. No more. Yes. Sweet, we did what we had to do. Let's go back. What now?
Well?
We completed the request. Go see. Reputation is solid. Is